Hey, my family, I greet you. Welcome to another one here on Truth and Love the Church. So the Ghanaian elections, it's getting hotter and hotter. I remember, months back, this is what Prophet Angel actually said.
The Ghana one sent another person to talk to me. They joke with me. Yeah. If he himself doesn't call me, you will not get it. So they are calling everyone, I'm this, I'm the brother, I'm the cousin, I'm this one, I'm the secretary, I'm this. Hey, me, I tell you 10 days, you don't respond. You call your office is responding. So they called me yesterday, I said, no, look, I told you 10 days. So I need to think again.
So I know we've been updating you concerning, the Ghanaian prophecy from Prophet Angel. Well, there's another, big prophet from Ghana over there. His name is, Apostle Attah, Prophet Apostle Attah, that's how they call him over there. And he's actually saying that, how can a prophet who's not Ghanaian be giving us conditions and be giving, the presidential candidate 10 days to say that you have to call me within 10 days? Why didn't he tell Donald Trump to call in 10 days? These were his words.
Talk because of how you feel.
Yes, sir.
Because who did Ghana for you bekum? And you probably new nature bekum. The papa and yentment in a country way more. And more deep for being in a baby, and not say, near a party can be candidate. And then one matter from 10 days. No, to my nipa 10 days near boy and some. Because I'm paying yet than I Ghana 40. I don't want my Canada 10 days. A Ghana for a brony bay yenti, a more yanti.
So, I'm not Ghanaian, so I really didn't understand what he was saying. So I actually reached out to a brother and I said, can you please tell me what this prophet was actually saying? And this is what he had to say.
So, Bro Joseph, actually, this is what he said. He said, Ghana, you can't speak in Ghana. If you speak, they will kill you. And he said, how can a prophet somewhere stand and say that he has given our own person 10 days? And why didn't he give President Trump 10 days? Rather, he is giving our own 10 days. If not because of wickedness and that we don't like our own and witchcraft, we shall see. That's all he said.
Well, before I actually address the Ghanaian, the Ghanaian statement part, let me just first start off with what he said concerning not giving President Trump, any 10 days or whatever. The thing is, Trump's people, unlike, I don't mean to be insulting anyone. Unlike our fellow African brothers, Trump's people actually listen, Look at this time where they were actually participating in Prophet Angel's broadcast.
Right now, the Trump team, I think it's election team, right? Yeah, they're watching right now and this is what they've said. We've been telling people this for years and this preacher is speaking the truth.
And due to the prayers of Prophet Angel and other ministers, other Christians and the like, Donald Trump actually won the elections. So who is to say that there are no instructions that they were given and they followed? They even are humble enough to watch the live services and participate because they know that this is a prophet of God. All right. They are not saying that he's in Zimbabwe and we're in America, so we won't listen to him. They are humble enough. I can't say that for Ghana, That's the problem. And concerning President Trump, he has actually invited Prophet Angel, to his inauguration.
Let me just tell you, I've been invited to the inauguration. Now, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Now, it arrived at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. Now, sit down. Sit down. Listen to me. Listen. So, rainmakers. And this has nothing to do with me as an ambassador. Zero. So you're getting it now. So I'm even sending it to my president and say, here is a letter. Yes. It has nothing to do with my president. Sit down. Am I talking to someone? Are you flowing?
So this is actually the main difference between, Trump and Mahama. Trump's people are actually humble enough. But, I'm not actually saying that President Mahama is not humble. But the thing is, there are a lot of people who are around him, who may be acting like this prophet. Though I respect him a lot, but there is a lot of competition, so you'll be saying that you should be hearing the word from me and not from Prophet Angel and the like. So I don't know. All we just say is let there not be fight and the like. But let me just leave you with what Prophet Angel actually said recently concerning Ghana. And he actually came out to say that I'm going to take some time to pray about these elections, and what I'm going to say next, no person is going to be able to reverse it. These were his words. So just tell me what you think about all this, my family. We just don't want our prophets to fight, right? Yes, if you are Apostle Attah's follower or your Prophet Angel's follower, let us not fight. I'll meet you in the next one as always. I just felt I needed to clarify this thing, I believe the Ghanaian prophet is just saying these things because he doesn't understand what's really happening. All right. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. God bless you.
There are some here. I've mentioned about Ghana. And in the morning, before I have to be with my father, Pastor Chris, what I'm trying to say is I'll go to Mount Moriah, to that Fort Moriah place, and we'll get there and I will talk to God about Ghana. So hear me well, so that when I come from there, I'm going to tell you directly with no if, buts, or 98% or 99%. It will be 100. In that moment, you don't need to pray. Even if you pray, you can't change what I will say. I will tell you who is going to be the president without ifs or buts or this or that. You can cut what you like out of context. It doesn't fly. I'm beyond that level of stupidity. I've been doing this for years. I'll tell you and even say again, this one I'll say 300 million%. And it will be exactly the same way I say it. It will never change. You listen, I can miss lunch, I can miss breakfast, I can miss dinner, I can't miss prophecy. You wait until you die. These men here will not miss prophecy. No, it's never going to happen. Wait, write what, breathe fire if you like. See, I'm saying from now on, listen to what I will say about Ghana. Now, from now on. Why am I saying from now on? Because tonight, I have to talk to the two candidates. This one on this side, and this one who is the vice president of the country. I have to talk to them. And when I talk to them, I'll hear what they say. You say how? I'll call them. I have the direct numbers. I'll call them today. And hear what this one is saying. Hear what this one is saying. And then come here and say, I'm now convinced this one stands for God more than this one. One of them is a Muslim. One of them is a Christian. So by any means necessary, my direction is a Christian. But this is not a Christianity in that sense. What if a Muslim will be able to do more for God than a Christian? Not talking about Ghana now. I'm coming back here. Not talking about Ghana. What did I say? Not talking about, repeat this. Not talking about Ghana now. Most Christians, when they promise you they are going to do this, they won't do it. You put Christians in power, they don't make up for what was lost when they were not in power. They will not respect Christianity. Look at what we did with Obama. Waste of time. That was the beginning of the fall of America under Obama. But guess why we did it? Skin. And this is why I don't like this thing of calling mixed race people black. Who told you this? 23 chromosomes, 23 chromosomes. Why is this one black? Obama was white. I don't believe in that nonsense. I will be able to tell you here, you go with what you like. Was it not last week? I stayed today. I said, when you see him, when he wins, you will start saying. And people didn't even know what was I saying. What date is it? 10 November. This is the day I'm saying, measure what I say from now. We'll give you a backdrop, a background when the prophet comes. We'll give you a backdrop of all we said, but that's neither here nor there. Because I needed him to call in 10 days. We then got a call after a few days, after days after, in fact weeks after. And there were discussions there, there were conversations there on what God will do through him. But you see, what about him who is a Muslim? Why are we just ignoring the Muslim guy? Because he's a Muslim? No. Let's hear what he is doing for Christians. If a Muslim is going to come here and give freedom to the church, and a Christian comes here and binds the church, I'll go with the Muslim. As much as every human being lies, but there is a certain integrity Muslims have. That if they give you their deal, you are doing a deal. I'm telling you this. I've been in business for too long to know my Christian brothers. You tell them this, tomorrow they can shift. I said, I didn't mean, no. You did not hear what I was saying. Is it what is in the Bible? No. So that's not to say the Bible is false. This is where the problem is. You know? You lose people like Andrew Tate as a religion. I know you don't. It doesn't matter. He matters. He's a voice that is sharp. A voice that is poignant, important, potent, loaded. You lost him to Muslims. Why? Because you're too stuck up, so did science. You weak, you are sissified. What is in the Bible is not seen in your works. So the people that were following Christ are thinking this is the example of Christianity. And they step out of their religion. They love Christ, but they don't love the Christian. Look at Mahatma Gandhi. He said, I love the Christ, but I hate the Christians, for they are unlike their Christ. A man who was in Hinduism wanted to be a Christian, looked at the works of Christ and says, this is what I like. Then looks at the Christians and say, I'm not going to be this. This is the problem with you. Christians are a problem. In Christianity, hear this, Christ forgives. Christians don't.